Then. So I'm just going to put you all on mute. Please don't be offended. Or do, I don't care. I can't hear you if you are. All right, cool. So first we're going to have a look at is going to be the calf bone saw. I think a bunch of you have done this before. So what we're going to need is a grid roller, or I don't know what this is, but something like that. Something you can put underneath your foot to basically lift it off the floor here. So if you grab that quickly for me. If you don't have any of these things, then even just like a rolled up blanket or towel will do exactly the same thing. We just need to get like 5 or 6 centimeters off the floor from that shin. All right. Let's wait for everyone to stop bodding about and we'll get started. So, everyone ready? I can't see. Alan's just disappeared completely. All right, cool. There he is. Kirsten's getting undressed. Excellent. Everything is going to plan. All right, so what we're going to do is turn back towards whatever it is, and you're going to put basically your shin on this. Oh, there's another one. Just late. All right. Shin is going to be over the grid roller. Then we're going to take the other foot, and you're going to put it across. So you're sitting down on your shin, on your calf, all right? Let me show you that from this angle here. So foot over there, other shin comes across onto your calf, and you're gonna sit down. So your body weight is pushing down onto that calf, all right? Should be quite uncomfortable. So we're just gonna sit for a second, moving forward and back, just to try and loosen off that calf a little bit. All right, so, how could people be late to a Zoom class? How's that possible, Rory? All right, so from here, next, you're gonna bring as much weight as you can onto that back leg, and you're just gonna start shuffling your butt from side to side. All right, like a little happy puppy. Okay, try and get as much weight into it as you can. If you want, you can take hold of something to lift yourself up more, so you can get more weight onto that calf and give it a good old wiggle across, all right? So it's basically like your shin is sawing across your calf like this, like you're playing the calf violin. Agate, you have no idea what's going on, have you? I mean, that's general though. Yeah, I can't hear you, you're muted. Don't shout at me. Okay, sit back, stop wiggling, sit back, more weight onto that calf. Try and get as much weight back onto it as possible. That's it, weight on and off. So pulse in and out. All right, bring that weight back onto the hands. Okay, so this time what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring that shin further down so it's right at the bottom of your calf. Okay, so it should be coming across this bit here. Okay, right into that soleus. This is gonna be deeply unpleasant, all right? There's no other way to describe it. So get that shin to the bottom of that calf, get your body weight onto it, and then we're gonna wiggle. Side to side, moving that shin across the muscle. Wow, there's a lot of happy faces I see there. No? Jack, are you actually crying? Cool. So really move that weight across. Sit back, push as much weight into it as you can, stop moving. Just drop that weight onto that soleus. Back, back, back. There we go. Much weight as you can, and then another little wiggle. All right, just tiny movement. And bring that weight off. Let's change legs. Okay, so other foot over, other shin across the calf, sit back onto that shin, and just pulse in and out a few times, just trying to loosen off through the calf. Oh, this one hurts much, much more. Jennifer, just so you know, with that movement and that camera angle, this looks very, very dodgy. Just telling you, all right? Everyone's looking for your picture now. Thumbs up if you think Jennifer looks dodgy like that. Oh, a couple. All right. Everyone else is going, where is she? Where is she? Okay, so now, side to side, let that shin soar across the calf. Happy puppy. How many of you there have had shin splints before or have them now? Give me a little wave. Oh, cool. You're going to love what's coming up soon. Brilliant. All right. Pulse in and out. Let's sit back. Sit that weight back as much as you can. And let's come up a little bit higher. Get a little bit more weight onto that calf. And you can give it another little wiggle. Why not? While we're here. All right. Let's bring that weight off. And let's move that shin down to the bottom. Oh, that is not a good little place there. Sit back as much weight as you can to the bottom of that calf. So you should be on the thinner part of the leg. Okay. Move that weight in and out a few times. All right, cool. And give it a little wiggle. And sit back. As much weight on it as you can. Oh, that's a good one. And another little wiggle. All right, and off you come. All right, there we go. So we're just going to do nice gentle calf stretch now. So, oh, that hurts, doesn't it? We're just going to come onto the floor, into all fours, up into that downward dog. And we're just going to straighten one leg and push that heel down to the floor. That's it. We're just going to change legs. And change legs again. And other side. And relax. All right. So we've got some other unpleasant stuff to do now. All right. So we're going to start addressing this nasty tissue on the inside of your shin. All right. So this is a little area that tends to get tight around that tibialis anterior. So we're going to do some work down here, which can help with shin splints. All right. So you need to be sat on the ground, legs out in front of you, and we're just going to bring, we'll say your right leg, bring it up so that your calf is just sat below the knee. All right. So just a slight bend in the knee. So from here, you should be able to feel where your shin bone is. I want everyone to find their shin bone for me. Okay, and you're going to come to the inside of it. So you should be able to feel where the muscle and the shin meet. Has everybody got that? Give me a little thumbs up if you have. You'll know it when you find it because it hurts. Cool. So you can take your thumb, put that into that little junction. Take the other thumb, you're going to put it on top. We're going to push in, and then the foot, we're going to do little circles like this. Okay. So you should feel that muscle moving underneath your thumbs. We're just going to do 10 circles in one direction. And then we're going to do 10 in the other. All right, so this is a bit of a warm-up. This is always less painful at the top of the leg. All right, so enjoy this. Now we're just going to walk those thumbs down a couple of centimeters until you feel tender tissue. All right, so again, you should be very close to that shin, almost like you're going in, trying to get underneath your tibia. And then we're going to do circles again. And change directions. Cool. And let's move down again. Ten circles in one direction, nice and slow. Slow it down. Change directions. Cool. And down again. So hopefully we should be somewhere down the bottom of that big calf muscle now, just as you're coming into where the leg starts to get a little bit thinner. Get those thumbs in, push down. So when you start to get into this bit of tissue down there, if you have your thumb like that as a point, and you can push the other thumb on top and get that thinner part of the thumb right in underneath the muscle. So this should be where it starts to get a little bit tender. Nice and slowly, 10 circles in one direction and 10 back in the other. Cool. Let's move down again. Okay, so this is going to get a little bit less pleasant down here. Okay, get that thumb right in underneath, push it in. 10 circles. Change direction. All right, and we should have enough room to get one more in there. So let's get right under there. And again, 10 circles in one direction. And change directions. All right, and relax. Let's change legs. All right, so find that shin bone, come towards yourself so you can feel where tissue drops off underneath. Get that thumb right in, under the muscle. Then we'll do 10 circles in one direction. And let's change. Cool. And let's come down a couple of centimeters. Ooh, ow. Well, that's a sucky bit. All right, and 10 circles. And change directions. Wow, this leg is much worse than the other one. Let's move down 2 centimeters again. Thumb right into that muscle. 10 circles in one direction. Change. Cool. Move down. Oh, I don't want to do that. That feels really horrible. All right. And in. Oh, yeah, I was not wrong. Oh, that bit sucks. Change directions. Cool. And let's go down 2 more centimeters. Should be almost at the bottom now. Thumb right in. And 10 circles. You definitely deserve to be hit with that cushion now. Excellent. And last one, just above the ankle. Let's get those thumbs right in. And 10 circles. Ooh, did that bit hurt there, Alana? That was an interesting face. And change direction. All right, and relax. Cool. That is the last of the painful stuff, all right? So we're going to have a look at, oh, that is sucky. All right, next one, we're going to be working through hamstrings and back. So I'll just show you quickly what we're going to do. Let's go left foot forward. So we're going to take a little step forward here. If you have tight hamstrings, you're going to have bend this left leg puts forward slightly. If you have flexible hamstrings, you're going to want to keep this leg locked out. And so what we're going to do, we're going to round the back, we're going to reach down, and we're going to be reaching across. So your right hand, if it's your left foot, will come to the outside. You're going to reach back, and then we're going to do chest goes down in a straight line, and then we're going to reach with the left hand back to the right foot. All right, that's where we're going to start. So let's get stood up. Take that slight step forward with the left foot. So remember, if you have tight hamstrings, put a slight bend in the knee, like not like this, but just take it off lock. If hamstring's not too bad, lock it out. Okay, so we're going to take the right hand, reach to the outside of the left foot. So curl that back down and reach back and across. All right. Okay, and come up slightly. Bring the chest down towards the thigh and try and get your hands flat on the floor. Come up slightly, take your left hand and try and reach back and touch your right heel. Come back up. Okay, so we're going to do this for a little bit longer this time. All right, shake your little leg out if you need to. And we're going to hold each position for 30 seconds, okay? So, come on back down. Right hand to the outside and bring it over to the outside of the left heel. All right, we're going to do 30 seconds. Come back up. And then chest to the thigh, so try and get both hands down to the floor. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds. And come back up. Okay, last one. Left hand, reach back towards the right heel. That's it. All right. Come back to the front, bend the knee, and let's bring ourselves up from there. All right. It's loud. All right. Shake that leg out, and we're going to go the other side. All right. So, right foot forward. And we're just going to reach down left hand to right ankle. Come halfway up. Both hands down to the floor, so chest to thigh, hands either side of the foot. Come halfway up. Right hand, reach back to the left heel. Cool, and come up, all the way up, little shake out. All right, so we'll do 30 seconds on each stretch now. Remember, if your hamstring's really tight, just take that knee off lock. You're still gonna get a good stretch, okay? So, big breath, left hand to right heel, 30 seconds. Come halfway up. Hands either side of the foot, chest to the thigh. And come halfway up. Right hand to left heel. And that front leg. Bring yourself all the way up. All right, cool. So next we're going to be coming in to do a couch stretch. All right, so you're going to need either a chair, a wall, or a couch. Yep, just like that one, K-Dog, like that couch just there, or the one Fiona sat on. All right. I can't see Jennifer and Debbie, but I'm assuming they're somewhere near a wall or a couch. I'll give everyone a minute or two to get ready. So if you're doing this with a couch or a chair, here's one I prepared earlier. You're going to come into it, over to the top, just knee down to there. So you basically just want anything where you can have this angle in that leg, and then you can bring that front leg forward, drive the hips through, squeezing that bum, all right? If you're going to be doing this on the floor, like this bit here, then you'll be coming in with that shin on the wall and let it come on down, all right? And so we'll be coming into that position. So if you guys get yourselves set up and ready to go, can I see everyone? So if you're on the floor and this position's a little bit much, you can bring your knee away from the wall, all right? So we're going to be big, brave people. We just stretched our hammies, so we're going to ignore that. We're going to come straight up to the top. Okay, so you can either rest on your thigh here, okay, squeeze that bum to open up this hip flexor a little bit more, or you can lift yourself up and then push forward from here to try and get as much of a stretch through that quad and that hip flexor as possible. All right, and we're just going to hold this for an indeterminate amount of time, basically until I get bored. Everyone's video is dropping off. That's it. So remember, if you squeeze your bum, that stretch increases. You're going to hold this side for another 15 seconds. Go on, Rebecca, you can get up a bit more than that. You have to lounge down there. Up you get. Come on. Yeah, you. All right, let's change legs. And come on up. So if you're against the wall, then ideally you want to have, so your left heel should be right in your left buttock. Okay, squeeze that butt. You can push back with the front foot to make it the stretch more intense. That works on the couches as well. Okay, and then squeeze that butt, drive those hips forward, chest up. And 20 seconds. Cool, and that's coming out. So we've got one more stretch to do tonight. We're going to come finish off with the pancake stretch again. Okay, for this, ideally, if you can't come down to the ground from this position here, I want you to get yourself a little stack of stuff. It can be anything. It can be a grid roller. It can be some blocks, some books, something where you can come into this position with your elbows on it to take that weight out of the stretch for you. All right. So if you can come down to here, that's fine. Then just do that. Otherwise, get some bits and pieces. If you find that being in this position is really uncomfortable and you can't do it without the legs bending, or you find yourself like this, then just pop some books under your ass to lift yourself up off the floor a little bit, and that will let you get further down into that stretch. Okay? So let's just have a little look. Everybody in a weird position. Give me a little thumbs up if you're ready. Cool. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a nice long stretch, but I don't want it to be too intense. So I don't want you trying to get your chest to the floor, those of you that are really flexible, and I want you to be in a position where you can just start to feel that stretch coming across here, okay? Because we're going to hold this for 3 minutes or 4 minutes, depending on how comfortable it feels. Let me set a timer. We'll say 4 minutes. What the hell? 4 minutes seems like a reasonable amount of time to be in a stretch. Okay, you all ready? Everyone comfortable? We shall begin. 4 minutes, okay? So you can do little movements side to side if you want. Very gentle, just to move that stretch from hip to hip. Gently sway. Oh, next time, if we're going to be doing some swaying, we should all hold lighters. Or burn something. That's it. You don't have to sway if you don't want to. You can just sit still. It's entirely up to you. It's got a little bit odd there when everybody's synchronized up on the screen, all swaying in time. It's a bit weird. It's a very needy cat you've got there, Fee. That's it. Try and relax down into the stretch. It shouldn't get painful at any point. It should just be continually uncomfortable. Okay, so we're halfway through the stretch already. Should start to feel it in the lower back soon as well. I love the fact that I'm sat for 4 minutes in this position on a giant TV on Stephen D's front room. Just me like this, isn't it? Huge. Probably recording it as well, you weirdos. All right, I think we've got a minute left. So for this last minute, we're just going to try and move a little bit deeper into the stretch, just a little bit. All right, a couple of centimeters down, just to increase that stretch for the last 40 seconds. Lisa, I feel like you're just giving me dirty looks. All right, that's 4 minutes. So what we're going to do, we're just going to bring ourselves slowly up. All right, nice and slowly, using that floor to push on back up. Okay, and just a little shake of the legs, and slowly start to bring them around to the front. Okay, give them a little shake out. Good, all right. That's it, that is you lot stretched out. So, ow, yeah, it's all good. I'll unmute you all. Any questions, you know where I am. There we go. Thanks, guys, that was brilliant. And I think what we've got Wednesday is going to be hips, glutes, and back. And all you're going to need is a yoga block or a med ball or a stack of books. All right. Oh, that is some weird stuff on Wednesday. All right. Anybody got a tight butt or tight hips? Wednesday is your day. Okay. Cool. All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Later.
Bye.